My name is Jen Dietrich, and I'm an English major at St. John Fisher College with a writing concentration. For my final project for my digital literacy class, I wanted to create this video which explores the deeper meaning behind the wonder that is the internet. The easiest way for me to introduce this topic is to show a couple video clips. One is the clip that inspired my contemplation of this concept of technology as a spiritual connector, and that was an episode of Oprah Winfrey Network's Super Soul Sunday show, in which she sits down and has an interview with a Sufi teacher named Llewellyn Vaughan Lee, and he talks about the concept of oneness and what that means. And then there's another short clip from a TED Talk by Sid Mohasib, which is exploring collective consciousness.
We are all part of one world in a way that was inconceivable in my parents' generation. And for me, the internet is a very precious symbol of that. We've been given this tool of oneness. People in a cyber cafe in Tajikistan, somewhere in a room in Manhattan, they're all connected together, part of this worldwide web of interrelationships. That to me is oneness at work. Oneness is not an idea. Oneness is a life force. Oneness is the life force of the planet, trying to break through this hierarchical structures that are killing it. And I have a passionate belief in oneness, not just as a mystic. I know what oneness is like within the heart and within life, but as a practical tool, we have to live according to oneness.
You know, it's so fascinating that you're saying this to me, because I often I've thought this but haven't been able to articulate what you just said. As I'm watching myself and others on our Blackberries and our iPads and iPods and everything, and I also think about it every time I pick up the phone. I have a school in South Africa. You can hit 11 digits and suddenly you're speaking to Africa. Or you can hit FaceTime on your iPad and you're face to face with someone in another world. What is that?
This is life reconnecting itself according to oneness. It is the organic nature of life that needs us to participate.
Yes, but we call it technology, and in the name of technology, we lose what it really is.
That is, for me, the tragedy.
Yes.
We've lost its sacred nature.
Yes.
We don't realize that it's a gift given to us to help us to wake up, to help us to realize we are one planet, we are one race, we are one lot of human beings. And we have to make this step in our evolution, otherwise I think the planet will die. And to me, being present in this world at this time requires a consciousness of oneness to help the world, to help each other, so we can redeem this world.
Collective intelligence that we have now proven is predictive. Captures the emotions, captures the desires, captures the likes and the dislikes of the people. Collective intelligence, billions of opinions turned into intelligence, complicated, innovative. So many sites, so many opinions, so many places created at such speed, such complexity, and the world is starting to trust that their opinions really, really matter.
The internet is one of the most significant technological tools of the present time. It's an incredible tool for global communication and interconnectivity, and I believe it is a huge gift we've been given. Through it, humanity is linked together in ways that were completely unimaginable just a few decades ago. And this interconnectivity is just growing at such a rapid pace. Yet, as we're becoming more and more immersed in this new technology and communication, we don't seem to be understanding its deeper significance. What the internet is really doing is interconnecting conscious minds into a more unified global consciousness, a collective consciousness. I propose that the World Wide Web is providing an image of how the energy of life can flow freely in a way that defies the barriers of nationality, geography, age, race. It is a living symbol of global oneness. I sense a promise of a new consciousness arising, and I think we're beginning to become aware of the possibilities of unification that this incredible technology can provide us. A profound example of how the internet can create oneness through space and time can be found in the work of composer Eric Whitacre. Eric posts videos of himself online conducting a choral piece, and then he invites video submissions of individuals singing the various parts of that choral piece. He then compiles the hundreds and thousands of videos he gets into one virtual choir. I was astounded when I first saw his work. An artistic creation is occurring between people who have never met, people who may never set foot on the same ground. If that isn't oneness in action, collective intelligence, collective consciousness, a greater power unifying spirits through creativity, I don't know what is. A phone interview with a Silicon Valley visionary gives some depth to this topic. Fred Dewey is the CEO of Kachingle Incorporated and also the president of Life Results, which is a personal and professional growth seminar series. He mentioned to me that there's so much interconnection across international boundaries, cultures, races, and ages. He says we're progressing toward oneness, and technology is a vehicle that's taking us there. Fred Dewey knows a lot of people, more people than he can remember meeting, in fact. So when he gets a friend request on Facebook from someone he doesn't recognize, he often looks at what mutual friends they might have to see how he might know the person, and if he finds they have many people in common, he will be more inclined to approve the friend request. Recently, he got a request from someone who was in Australia, which puzzled him. So as he investigated, he found out that he had 35 mutual friends with this person, and some of them were some of his closest friends. So he felt comfortable accepting her friend request and engaged in communication with her. So now, someone who was a complete stranger just 5 minutes ago, someone who he has never met, who literally lives on the other side of the world, is in his inner circle and has become someone he cares about. This is not a result of technology. This is a result of the natural order of things being cooperation, collaboration, and community. On a global level, technology draws us together in new ways. Social, environmental, or political acts have the potential to divide us, but instead, new technology helps unite us because we're able to learn key pieces of information or hear a complete version or all sides of an argument. And we may not have had that opportunity without the technology to come to this greater understanding of one another. And then on a personal level, things like Facebook statuses keep us in touch with friends, family, or acquaintances in such a neighborly fashion. Just reading someone's Facebook status, whether I like it or not, agree or disagree, I am instantly more connected to them. In that moment, I feel what they are expressing, and for that millisecond, we are experiencing oneness.
The world is pregnant with an opportunity or chaos. These are defining times, and we have a choice. One, abandon mass opinion and live with the consequences. Or two, all of us, the leaders and the followers, embrace this new singular world and take responsibility.
Through the internet, the world and humanity can organically come alive in a new way. We can choose to awaken to the possibilities in the dynamics of oneness, or we can just watch the text and images on our screen, never knowing the real purpose of why we're so connected. The internet, through interconnection of millions of minds, provides a new sense of humanity if we will only just listen to its spirit. The spirit of the internet is your spirit, it's my spirit, it's the human spirit in all its forms.